Instagram users in Europe could be charged 14 per month to go ad-free. Know why Meta is once again ready to charge a fee from Instagram and Facebook users or push them ads to use the free version. Meta is once again going after users in the European Union countries as it looks to battle the stringent tech rules in the region. Meta plans to charge a monthly fee of 14 Rs 1,190 approximate so that they don't see ads on Facebook or Instagram. They will also have the option to use these social platforms for free, but then you can't get rid of the ads. As per reports this week, Meta will also offer a combo offer Instagram and Facebook ad free at 17 per month Rs 1,445 approximate but to access on the desktop. Nan the change in strategy is primarily targeting the EU region, where regulators have ordered tech companies to stop pushing ads based on their online history and activity. Free versions have clearly highlighted their caveat in the form of digital ads that has helped companies like Meta and Google of Alphabet earn billions over the last decade. The company has mentioned that it would prefer to take consent from users before pushing ads on their apps and only allow businesses to reach out to them with targeted advertising. Even the US government has inquired Meta about these practices, but the situation and rules are stricter in EU where the users enjoy better privacy norms and companies are forced to comply or else face heavy penalties worth millions. Making users pay for Instagram would immediately offset the lack of ads for the company and help it earn revenue through channels. This isn't the first time we are hearing about a paid model for these platforms. In fact, these proposals were first made back in 2023, and now EU regulators have to decide on the company's appeal to have the SNA subscription no ads model. It remains to be seen if the EU users are happy to pay just to use these platforms or look for other apps with similar features. Nan. Apple chief Tim Cook asked about China's DeepSeek AI model. Hey race, what he said: Apple needs AI to succeed in China where models like DeepSeek are one and companies like Alibaba will have a big role to play in the near future. DeepSeek AI from China has shown up other expensive AI models and even became an overnight hit with iPhone users in the US. Now, during his visit to China, Apple CEO Tim Cook, looking to build the AI ecosystem in the region, was asked about his views on the popular AI model built in the country. Cook is most likely visiting the country to get Apple's AI ambitions to get a kickstart in the region, which needs a local AI source to make the features run on iPhones. China is one of the biggest markets for Apple and AI is growing at a brisk pace in the country, so the need for the Apple chief to head over to get the talks moving is obvious. Nan Cook was speaking to the state media, where he was asked about his views on DeepSeek, to which he said excellent. That's not all. The Apple chief reportedly said that he recommends AI models of Chinese startups like DeepSeek. All these statements were made before a developer conference in Shanghai, and Apple is clearly trying to please the local regime to get the nod for its own AI ecosystem. Cook is usually diplomatic with questions like these, where he has a lot at stake and the one-word response seems part of his usual profile. DeepSeek has brought its share of concerns, especially with its obvious links to China and policies where the data is being sent over to the local servers. That's not all, its popularity has made it the favorite tool for hackers, which raises further alarm for the users. The Chinese government has reportedly asked Apple to work with a local company to launch its AI features in the country, and it was not an optional decision to take. Apple already has a lot on its plate with the delayed AI Siri now pushed to 2026, while internally the company is making wholesale changes to get AI off the ground. Cook hopes China could play a big role in its success. Nan. Studio Ghibli style not working on ChatGPT 4o. Try these free apps to create AI art images. Ghibli style AI artwork has become easy to generate using ChatGPT 4o, but what if we tell you there are free AI models capable of doing it? Studio Ghibli has gone viral and OpenAI is now feeling the heat, literally, as the company chief says their GPUs are melting because of the sketches that millions have made in the last 48 hours. OpenAI has been forced to limit its use to the premium version, and Sam Altman has confirmed the free usage of this art style won't be available anytime soon. While some of you have got the rich friends to use their ChatGPT 4o premium plan to make these Ghibli-style portraits, you can easily look at other AI image generator tools that give similar results for free. Nan and Google Gemini app is now available on mobile and web for free. Google is letting you create images, ask queries, and other tasks using the Gemini AI model. Can it also help you make the Studio Ghibli-style art? Yes, just give it the relevant text prompt and get Ghibli-style portraits of people in the park made in seconds. And did we tell you, this one is free, with some limits, but you just need to log in with your Google account. Grok AI next on the list is Grok AI, which is owned by Elon Musk's xAI startup. Grok AI started off as a premium feature, but now the AI model is available to all users on the web and mobile app using the standalone Grok or X app. The platform lets you create Ghibli-style AI images using the Grok 3 AI model. However, free users have a limit on the number of images they can generate in an hour. Leonardo.ai Leonardo is a third-party AI image generator that has a free tier with limited benefits that you can try out. You just have to log in or create an account on the platform, use the relevant prompt and get Ghibli-style art created in seconds. Playground AI, another third-party app that gives you closely resembling Ghibli-style artwork with simple text prompts, Perplexity, Copilot, and more that didn't work. Unlike ChatGPT 4o and other popular AI models, Copilot from Microsoft did not respond to the Ghibli-style prompt and even raised a code of conduct violation disclaimer. Perplexity AI also referred to other AI apps to generate the images rather than doing itself. Ghibli is pretty much part of the copyright world, and it seems OpenAI has trained its AI model that can generate these lifelike anime sketches in seconds, but all of this comes at a cost, which is why ChatGPT 4o premium version is the only reliable option that people have relied on to make these sketches. Nan. Instagram is testing IPO word comments that you might not like. Know more about it. Instagram and AI is the latest toy for Meta as it looks to extend the use and reach of its AI model beyond WhatsApp for users. Instagram is part of the Meta group, which means AI features are inevitable, and the popular platform is now reportedly testing IPO word comments for its users. Meta is putting its AI chatbot on overdrive, and Instagram was obviously going to be part of its growth process. Comments are a big part of Instagram, and its users feel that is a personalized touch in the digital, but the platform is now keen to push AI into creating comments, which is never going to go down well with people. Nan and Instagram trying out AI comments have been spotted by reliable tipster Jonah Manzano, who shared the development via a post on X recently. He claims Instagram is testing the right with Meta AI prompt on the platform, which can be used to generate IPO word comments that will be added to your friend's post. The test feature is available to a select group of users, which means Instagram is still not sure about releasing to a wider audience. The feature kicks into action when the user taps on the pencil icon, which is next to the text bar on Instagram. When you click on it, the Meta AI prompt will be visible, and based on the image analyzed by the AI model, it will give you multiple AI-generated comment options. In case you don't like any of the options, Meta AI will have a refresh feature to give you more comment suggestions. Meta seems clear about pushing its AI model into as many features as possible. WhatsApp has become the de facto platform for the new features, and Instagram was always going to be a close second, purely based on its traction and user base. Interestingly, Facebook has already got the guinea pig treatment for AI-generated comments last year, which means it could be set for a bigger push in 2025 or later. Thankfully, Manzano does not have clarity on when the AI feature could become publicly available, but going by its nature, most people would hope that never happens. Nan. Apple could bring cameras to the next AirPods Pro model. What it might offer. Apple is facing AI delays, but the company is well and truly focused on bringing new products that will eventually make use of the AI features. Apple is rumored to be launching AirPods with small infrared cameras, enhanced audio and health monitoring features. Mark Gurman of Bloomberg says the prospect of AirPods with cameras could be linked to Apple's certain AI evolution in the next few years. The report says the cameras would act like infrared sensors to work with other Apple products. Nan and the idea about AirPods with cameras is not completely novel. According to Macrummer, Ming-Chi Kuo, Apple supply chain expert, stated in a blog post last year that the Cupertino-based tech company could mass-produce redesigned AirPods with infrared cameras by 2026. Kuo also claimed the Vision Pro headset would offer a better spatial audio experience when paired with new AirPods that have infrared cameras. For example, when a user is watching a video with Vision Pro and wearing these new AirPods, if users turn their heads to look in a specific direction, the sound source in that direction can be emphasized to enhance the spatial audio computing experience. Kuo wrote in his blog post. The analyst also suggested the infrared cameras may also make it possible for in-air gesture control to be implemented, which would enable hand gestures to interface with devices. The 2026 or 2027 release of the redesigned AirPods with infrared cameras is possible if the production schedule for 2026 proceeds as anticipated. Gurman has also talked about plans for Apple Watch models with integrated cameras that will be available by 2027. He predicted that a future model of the Apple Watch series would probably include a camera in the screen area. He anticipated the camera on the right side of the watch, next to the digital crown for the Watch Ultra variant in the foreseeable future. However, he further points out that these cameras are meant to enable visual intelligence, a function that was first introduced on the iPhone 16 last year and was most recently added to the iPhone 15 Pro models running iOS 18.4 version. Nan. WhatsApp OTP scams are dangerous. Hey, race how hackers can control your account. WhatsApp OTP scams have become a serious menace as people unknowingly give access to their account and allow hackers to control them. WhatsApp scams are a big menace, and most of that is because the messaging app has over 400 million users in India, making it a prime target for hackers. We have come across various means of these WhatsApp scams over the last few years, and it seems the hackers are now getting savvy with how to target their victims without really causing an alarm. The newest form of WhatsApp scam involves OTPs or one-time passwords that you get for logins or other confidential activities like making payment, etc. So how does an OTP become an easy gateway for hackers into your WhatsApp account and why it is dangerous? We'll tell you the full story. Nanonotes are essential for everyone because all of their digital accounts are linked to their phone number. WhatsApp is also using OTPs to authenticate your identity by sending an SMS to the operator to confirm you are the original owner. So, giving OTPs like a present to strangers is a recipe for these disasters. The problem is hackers have become smarter and your data is now easily available on the internet. Nan and how many times have you come across a scammer disguised as your close friend or a relative asking for your OTP which they claim to have come to you accidentally? These are the main tactics employed by the hackers, who gain the trust of the victim, and get access to their WhatsApp account through this login method. If someone is trying to take over your account, they need the SMS verification code sent to your phone number to do so, WhatsApp explains. The messaging platform adopts a stringent encryption tech which makes it hard for WhatsApp to identify the person who is trying to log in verify your account. And if that happens, these scammers can send a distress message and ask for money, or even try to get your personal passwords to empty your bank accounts. The general practice for your safety is no matter who asks for OTPs, never forward or share with them verbally. WhatsApp also has a set of guidelines for these scams because that's how serious it has become for its users. To protect your account, WhatsApp will send you a push notification when someone tries to register a WhatsApp account with your phone number. To keep your account safe, don't share your verification code with others, the platform advises through its support page. The safest way to avoid falling into the trap of these WhatsApp OTP scams is to ignore such messages which either ask for your OTP or any other confidential details. Nan. Netflix is getting a big video upgrade, but only for these users. What you can expect: Netflix is giving its users more reasons to opt for the premium monthly plan, which gives you 4K quality and streaming on multiple devices. Netflix now offers HDR10 streaming for more accurate and dynamic image quality. Customers with a streaming subscription that qualifies will be able to watch films and TV series in higher definition, with more vivid colors and contrast. Additionally, the streaming service plans to add more HDR10 content to its catalog. The AV1 media codec, which provides effective bandwidth consumption on compatible devices, is also used by Netflix. The streaming platform declared in a blog post that HDR10 content is now available for streaming. Content can be streamed on compatible TVs and streaming devices by customers with the most expensive Netflix package. The dynamic range and visual quality of HDR10 content are better than those of HDR10 content. One of the most crucial features of HDR10 content is dynamic metadata, which enables the device to automatically alter the image quality in real time depending on each scene. In contrast, HDR10 uses a one-size-fits-all strategy that fails to produce the same contrast and vivid colors as HDR10 content. The streaming platform states that the AV1 video codec will be used to offer HDR10 content to these devices. In contrast to other codecs, this effective one uses less data, allowing Netflix to deliver high-quality videos with minimal buffering on slower networks. Since November 2021, Netflix has been using AV1 for standard dynamic range SDR video. Nan, you must have a Netflix premium subscription plan in order to stream HDR10 content, which costs are $649 per month in India. You can access up to 4 devices and watch content in 4K Ultra HD and HDR quality with this package. And yes, you will need a smart TV that supports HDR10 video or a streaming device like a tablet or smartphone. The content you are viewing must be in the HDR10 format, even if you have a suitable TV and an expensive subscription. According to Netflix, HDR10 access is being extended on the service, giving customers access to higher quality streaming. By the end of the year, the service intends to support all of its HDR content in HDR10 quality. Nan. Sitting in Kolkata, they duped people in Australia. Bengal Police's cyber cell busts bogus call centre. 21 held the scammers would contact Australian citizens posing as representatives of the National Broadband Network (NBN) of Australia. They claimed that an upgrade from copper wire to optical fiber was necessary and required payment. West Bengal Police's cyber cell has busted an international illegal call centre operating in Kolkata that duped Australian citizens. 21 people, including 4 women, were apprehended during the raid. The scammers would contact Australian citizens posing as representatives of the National Broadband Network (NBN) of Australia. They claimed that an upgrade from copper wire to optical fiber was necessary and required payment. Investigations revealed that the criminal enterprise was involved in Hawala transactions, an illegal underground financial system. Acting on a tip-off received on March 24, the cyber wing uncovered the fraudulent call center run by an individual named Samir Khan in the Salt Lake Baghdadi area. Operating under the guise of Austinique Solutions since 2022, the racket used fictitious Australian names to deceive the victims. Police sources revealed that the scammers utilized a virtual phone software called iBeam installed on their computers. This software was configured using foreign IP addresses based in France and Finland. The ringleader would provide the call center employees with Australian leads, whom they would contact and press Sunrise into paying for the bogus fiber optic upgrade. They warned victims of potential operational issues if the upgrade was not completed. After obtaining payment and personal details, no services were ever rendered. Dig Cyber and Jolly Singh stated, they used to redeem the money through Delhi, China, and the Hawala network. We are investigating and have taken 4 accused into police custody. We believe this is a significant operation, given their use of Australian names and their planned manner of operation. Illegal call centers and digital fraud are on the rise, prompting West Bengal Police to establish a dedicated helpline to combat this growing threat. Police sources emphasize the increasingly diverse and dangerous nature of cybercrime. Nan. Payment failed, so shopkeeper asked me to dance. Netizens share hilarious memes after UPI glitch. NPCI confirmed that the technical issues were intermittent but have now been resolved. Users in India on Wednesday faced disruptions in Unified Payments Interface UPI services, with payment failures reported across platforms like Google Pay, Paytm, PhonePe and other payment apps. As expected, this sparked a flood of memes across social media. While many users vented their frustration over the technical glitches, Others made the most of the situation, flooding social media platform X with funny memes and comments. One cheeky user sympathized with the Reserve Bank of India governor, saying, "UPI is down, and now even my chai wala is offering net banking instead." Finally, a day where we all feel what it's like to be an RBI governor, no control over our own money. Another user shared a gif of actor Nana Patekar washing dishes, suggesting that he might have to roll up his sleeves and do the same. "UPI is down, couldn't pay the money so Daba owner asked me to do the work," the comment read, alongside the gif. Echoing the same frustration, another user quipped, "UPI has been failing since the last hour servers are down." Aaj Barton Dolway K Hi Maniga. One meme featured an AI-generated gif of Mahatma Gandhi seemingly wrestling, with the caption "Bapu after hearing about UPI down." Another user posted a picture of actor Pankaj Tripathi with a disappointed expression, writing, "The shopkeeper looking at me while I try paying via UPI." In a more playful mood, one user shared a meme featuring ICC chairman Jay Shah thumping his chest with the caption "UPI seems to be down. Junta carrying no cash be like." A mix of optimism and frustration came from another user. Some are saying UPI was down, some are saying doing fine. But UPI and online payment is one of best thing happened. Very simple and fast and useful. UPI was down, payment was failed so shopkeeper asked me to dance and go, read another comment, accompanied by a gif of a random man dancing. Meanwhile, a user gave a reality check, suggesting that the glitch would have been less troublesome if people had carried cash. Aaj UPI down K waja se bahut dikkat hua cash le k or kalain ka habit ek dum kadam ho gaya tha. Hope this will be resolved soon. NPCI response shortly after the outage. The National Payments Corporation of India (NPCI) confirmed that the technical issues were intermittent but have now been resolved. NPCI had faced intermittent technical issues owing to which UPI had partial decline. The same has been addressed now and the system has stabilized. Regret the inconvenience, NPCI said in a X post. Also read, UPI outage hits hundreds of users, financial transactions disrupted across multiple platforms. iOS 18.4 update is one step closer to official release with the new version. What iPhone users get? iOS 18.4 update is expected in April, which means the beta version could be the last one before Apple releases the public iteration. Apple has taken one more step to the iOS 18.4 release date with the latest update rolling out for the iPhone users this week. The iOS 18.4 release candidate has been offered to beta testers and developers who have risked installing the beta version on their device to get a test drive of the upcoming iOS 18.4 features. Most reports have suggested that Apple will be lining up the next iOS 18 version in early April, and we seem to be pretty close to that timeline with the latest development. Nan the iOS 18.4 release candidate is not a small update by any means, and most iPhone users are being asked to install the 7.5 GB sized version to continue with their beta journey. This also could be the last beta update from the company, which means the iOS 18.4 public release date could be 1 week away from now. Nan and Apple has a lot on stake with the iOS 18.4 update, especially after its news about the AI Siri and more features getting delayed till next year. iPhone users in India have a lot to be excited about, thanks to the Apple AI getting local support in the region. EU iPhone users will also get their taste of Apple AI sometime next month. Here is a quick roundup of all the features that the iOS 18.4 update will bring for billions of iPhone users next month. Apple AI for India. Even though Apple AI only worked with select versions of English, the company has allowed people in countries like India to use the AI features by setting the default language as US English, but that finally changes to local settings with the iOS 18.4 version. Priority notifications with AI. Apple AI is going to detect important messages and alerts on your iPhone and notify them on the lock screen so that you don't miss them. The brand will be processing the content on device, which keeps the data private. Recipes coming to Apple News. Apple News will help you with a series of food recipes curated from varied writers and chefs available through the platform. Lossless audio for AirPods Max. The most expensive Apple wireless product will be finally getting lossless audio support once the iOS 18.4 update rolls out. Apple says this update will allow AirPods Max to deliver 2.4 bit, 48 kHz lossless audio, allowing users to enjoy music in its original format, exactly as it was recorded in a studio. Ambient Music in Control Center. Apple is bringing ambient music toggles with different moods that can be customized and even enabled on the action button for iPhones. You have options like chill, well-being, sleep and more that pick up the playlist from Apple Music. Nan OnePlus 13 mini version could have a bigger battery with same flagship power. OnePlus One 3T or mini launch is expected in April, and most of the rumors point to a premium device with compact traits. OnePlus is planning to unveil a compact and affordable version of its flagship device, which could be called OnePlus One 3T. Ahead of its official launch, several Chinese leaks have now suggested details about its expected features, specifications, and more. The forthcoming device is said to come with a bigger battery than the original OnePlus 13. According to Tipster Digital Chat Station, the device is rumored to feature a 6.3-inch display and a powerful 6,200 mAh battery, supported by 80W fast wired charging and 50W wireless charging. The smartphone is expected to launch in April. In comparison, the standard OnePlus 13 sports a larger 6.82-inch display, a 6,000 mAh battery, and faster 100W wired charging alongside the same 50W wireless charging capability. The OnePlus One 3T is also rumored to launch under the name OnePlus 13 Mini in select markets. Earlier leaks suggest it will pack the Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset for enhanced performance. The phone is expected to feature a dual rear camera setup, headlined by a 50-megapixel primary sensor. Additionally, OnePlus may swap the ultrasonic fingerprint sensor seen on the OnePlus 13 for an optical fingerprint sensor in this upcoming model. OnePlus 13 is also powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset and has Android 15 out of the box. It packs up to 24GB of LPDDR5X RAM and up to 1TB of UFS 4.0 inbuilt storage. You get a triple rear camera setup with Hasselblad tuning, which includes trio of 50MP sensors with different focus. The OnePlus 13 launched at Rs 69,999 for the base 12GB RAM 256GB variant and goes up to Rs 86,999 for the 24GB 1TB variant in India. And going by these features, the 13 mini version could easily sit between the OnePlus One 3R and the flagship 13 when it is announced. Nan. Elon Musk confirms Grok AI chatbot now available for Telegram users. Hey, race how it works. Grok AI on Telegram allows both the platforms to compete with WhatsApp that has the Meta AI available for its users and that too for free. Elon Musk is taking his Grok AI chatbot to third-party platforms now, and the first one to get access to the AI tool is Telegram. The secure messaging app has been left behind by WhatsApp, which has relied on Meta for new AI features, and now Telegram is ready to entice people with its own AI support. Grok confirmed the update via a post on X, which is also owned by Musk. Nan and Grok AI will be available in the form of an official bot on Telegram that you can easily search for on the app and start chatting. If you want to try out Grok AI on the messaging app, you will need to subscribe to the Telegram premium version, and without that the AI chatbot and its bot will not be compatible for the free Telegram users. For people in India, Telegram Premium is available at Rs 179 per month, while you can also pay Rs 2,399 for 1 year of premium subscription. So, what do you get to use on Grok AI with Premium on the messaging app? Grok says you can use the basic AI features like image generation using text prompt, queries and more are available. However, if you want more advanced AI features like Think and Deep Search, you will need to start using the standalone Grok app available on multiple platforms or X2. Telegram has a clear warning that you might stumble across many fake Grok AI bots, so be cautious. Telegram has talked about crossing 1 billion users earlier this week, and its founder, Pavel Durov, took a dig on WhatsApp, calling it a cheap and watered-down version of his own platform with more billions in their kitty. Grok AI itself has got new abilities this week. You now get deeper search and image editing features on the AI chatbot from the Elon Musk-owned AI startup. Nan. Hard to believe it's AI what OpenAI chief said about new ChatGPT image feature. OpenAI is finally bringing better image tools that lets people generated IP-word images using simple prompts for high-quality results. OpenAI has significantly enhanced its ChatGPT chatbot, expanding its capabilities beyond text-based interactions to include advanced image generation. The company's CEO Sam Altman described the launch as an incredible technology product, highlighting how it empowers users with greater creative freedom. I remember seeing some of the first images generated by this model and finding it hard to believe they were made by AI, Altman shared in a post on X, formerly Twitter. He emphasized OpenAI's commitment to ensuring the technology remains within responsible boundaries while supporting a vast range of creative expression. OpenAI released the most recent version earlier this week, which incorporates new technology that allows ChatGPT to generate intricate and realistic images in response to user input. With the help of OpenAI's GPT-4o model, the latest version is able to produce complex images, such as multi-panel comic strips with unique characters and dialogue. This is a significant improvement over earlier iterations that could generate images but had trouble combining several intricate ideas into a single result. The expansion is part of a larger trend in the AI arena where chatbots are becoming more versatile tools. ChatGPT was initially created for text-based tasks like writing poetry, asking questions, and creating code. Today, it may also be used for voice commands, pictures, and even video interactions. ChatGPT was first introduced by OpenAI in late 2022 after being trained on a large volume of text data from the internet. OpenAI later launched DALL, a separate program made specifically for image generation, even if the chatbot didn't have that capability at first. However, the most recent version of ChatGPT combines these features into a single, more potent system that can learn from both visual and textual data. Artificial intelligence image generators have historically had trouble producing images that differ greatly from pre-existing examples. The updated ChatGPT, according to OpenAI, can now more successfully respond to requests for unusual visuals, such as a bicycle with triangle wheels. Both free and paid users have been able to access the updated ChatGPT since March 25. The most recent AI tools from OpenAI will also be available to ChatGPT Plus 20 per month and ChatGPT Pro 200 per month subscribers. Nan. Sam Altman explains why Chat's image generator can't draw sexy women. OpenAI has introduced image generation capabilities for ChatGPT, allowing more than just text. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman has announced a major update to Chat's image generation capabilities after more than a year. With the update, ChatGPT can now natively create and modify images with the help of the company's GPT-4o model. Prior to this, GPT-4o has been only able to generate and edit text and not images. With the update available now, many users, however, reported that the image generator was unable to draw sexy women due to the company's content policy, something that Altman has also acknowledged. One of the users shared their experience on the X, which caught the CEO's attention, seemingly due to the AI-generated stud muffin in the post. As the user asked the app to create a sexy woman and a sexy man, he only got a response for the latter. "I couldn't generate that image because it goes against our content policy," the AI responded, as shown in the screenshot on X. The user further went for a detailed reason, for which ChatGPT stated, "The difference comes down to context and how content is interpreted in terms of sexualization and objectification, especially when it involves women. When generating images of men with terms like sexy, it's usually interpreted more in terms of confidence, physique, or fashion, things that tend to be considered stylistic or artistic. With women, they can be more easily interpreted as overly sexual or objectifying, which is where the content policy draws the line." In a direct response to the X user, Sam Altman stated that it was a bug and that the company would fix it. Guy though. He added, "Even though ChatGPT made an error in the registered violation of its content policy, it still does have a limit to what it will create, including restrictions around images of real people when involving nudity and graphic violence." Nan. Chrome security risk for Windows users from Indian government. Read more about this threat. Chrome users are facing a new risk, and this issue is linked to a major privacy tool that keeps your data away from third-party websites. Chrome users on Windows have got a new vulnerability issue that needs to be addressed immediately. The company's detailed security assessment is now being doubled up by the Indian government through its security wing, the Indian Computer Emergency Response Team, or CERT, in this week. Windows users often face these threats, but Chrome is equally vulnerable, and the new update comes with a major risk for millions of PCs using the popular web browser. Nan and many people are aware of the Chrome Sandbox protection, which basically helps you from becoming a victim of major security threats. But what happens when this security mode itself is vulnerable to further attacks? That's what the latest CERT and security alert notifies the Chrome users. A vulnerability has been reported in Google Chrome which could allow a remote attacker to bypass Google Chrome Sandbox protection on the targeted system, the bulletin dated March 26 says. So, what caused the sandbox mode to become a security risk for Chrome users? A vulnerability exists in Google Chrome due to incorrect handle provided in unspecified circumstances in Mojo on Windows, as the security agency explains about the reason for the new risk. The agency also points out that Google Chrome versions prior to 134.0.6998.177.178 for Windows are the ones at risk because of the sandbox vulnerabilities. The risks are being actively exploited in the wild, which has obviously come to Google's notice, and it has already worked on a fix for these issues on Chrome. Nan and these security risks become an issue for businesses and individuals who can become easy targets for hackers. Chrome has come out with a patch to fix these loopholes, and the stable channel update is now available for the affected Chrome users on Windows. Nan. WhatsApp will use AI to make your texts sound funny. Hey, raise how WhatsApp AI is powered by Meta, and its Llama 3 model has offered features like image generation, answer queries, and create a travel itinerary. WhatsApp is gearing up to launch IPA-word features aimed at enhancing user experience. According to Android Authority, the platform is developing a rewrite function that enables users to adjust the tone of their messages. Additionally, the feature is expected to proofread texts before they are sent. The update was uncovered during the APK breakdown of the messaging app and found in the WhatsApp code strings for Android version 2.25.8.5. According to Android Authority, once the AI update is widely rolled out, a pencil icon will appear above the send button when users type a message in individual or group chats. Tapping this icon is expected to open a built-in text editor, enabling users to rewrite their messages in various styles using AI. After composing a message, users can reportedly access a text editor by tapping the pencil icon. This feature is expected to offer multiple text rewriting options. As per the code, the IPA word rewrite choices may include funny, proofread, puns, rephrase, sarcastic, shorter, supportive, and spooky. The proofread option appears to proofread and spell check the typed message, but the others modify the message's style and tone. However, the feature is currently in the development phase, and Meta is yet to announce its official rollout date for all the Android WhatsApp users. Meta is looking to introduce more AI features to WhatsApp, signifies the company's vision to enhance user communication. Not just this, they are also working on other AI functionalities such as a photo collage feature for status updates. The report says once the update rolls out, users will be able to select from a grid of up to 6 photographs. This functionality will be available as a separate layout option, among the music, voice, and text options, when creating a status update, similar to what it offers on Instagram. Apart from that, the company is also reportedly working on a two-way voice chat with Meta AI on WhatsApp. However, this one is also under development. Nan. Ghibli, Chat's new image generator, stuns Desi Internet. OMG, it even captured goddess Lakshmi Ghibli-style images after OpenAI introduced advanced image generation tools, social media users began transforming their photos into Ghibli-inspired artwork. A new ChatGPT update has made the internet a fun place for Studio Ghibli fans to be creative. After the company introduced advanced image generation tools, users began transforming their photos into Ghibli-inspired artwork. Subscribers can upload images and request their photos to be turned into the iconic animation style of Hayao Miyazaki's films. Within hours of its release, the trend took over social media and many turned famous pop culture moments into Ghibli-style art, while others are simply creating pictures of their loved ones, pets and friends. Countless users are showing off their creative works, and here are a few impressive examples. As per the website, GPT-4o image generation excels at accurately rendering text, precisely following prompts, and leveraging 4OS inherent knowledge base and chat context, including transforming uploaded images or using them as visual inspiration. These capabilities make it easier to create exactly the image you envision, helping you communicate more effectively through visuals and advancing image generation into a practical tool with precision and power. Here are some of the chat-generated images to transform your photos into Studio Ghibli-style art using Chat's latest image generation feature. Start by logging into your account and select the GPT-4o model. Then upload your desired photo and in the text area, type, "Please convert this image into Studio Ghibli-style animation," or similar prompt. After submitting, the AI will process your request and, within moments, it'll provide a transformed image that looks like the aesthetic characters of Studio Ghibli films. As of now, the studio has not yet commented on Chat's new feature. According to NBC News, an OpenAI representative explained that the company's main aim is to allow users as much freedom as possible to be creative. While OpenAI prevents its tool from mimicking the work of living artists, it does allow users to create images in the style of well-known studios. The company also mentioned that they are always learning from how people use the feature and will continue to improve their policies based on feedback. Nan. What if Raj Simran were in a Ghibli film? ChatGPT gives DDLJ an anime makeover. Bollywood fans have created stunning Ghibli-style versions of iconic scenes from Bollywood films. If you've recently scrolled through X, formerly Twitter, and spotted images that look straight out of a Studio Ghibli film, you're not alone. Thanks to Chat's latest update, users can now generate images inspired by the iconic Japanese animation studio. From memes to pet photos and cherished memories, people are transforming everyday moments into dreamy visuals reminiscent of Hayao Miyazaki's masterpieces like Spirited Away, The Boy and the Heron, and My Neighbor Totoro. Even Bollywood fans are joining the trend, reimagining unforgettable scenes from Hindi films in stunning Ghibli-style art. This includes Amitabh Bachchan's iconic characters from Dawn and War, along with unforgettable moments from films like Three Idiots, Dil Chahta Hai, Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, and Hera Phari. That's not all. Shah Rukh Khan's signature pose has been reimagined in this animation style, while one user even envisioned Salman Khan's upcoming film Sikka Ndar through Miyazaki's lens. What truly stands out is the way this style captures the soft, dreamy charm that makes Studio Ghibli films so beloved worldwide. According to ChatGPT, GPT-4o image generation excels at accurately rendering text, precisely following prompts, and leveraging 4OS inherent knowledge base and chat context, including transforming uploaded images or using them as visual inspiration. These capabilities make it easier to create exactly the image you envision, helping you communicate more effectively through visuals and advancing image generation into a practical tool with precision and power. Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, has been amazed by the sudden popularity of the new ChatGPT feature. In fact, he was so impressed by the trend that he changed his profile picture on X to one of the Ghibli-style images. He wrote, "Be me, grind for a decade trying to help make super intelligence to cure cancer or whatever, mostly no one cares for first 7.5 years, then for 2.5 years everyone hates you for everything. Wake up one day to hundreds of messages, look, I made you into a twink Ghibli style haha." As of now, the feature is exclusive to ChatGPT Plus, Pro and Team users. It remains unclear when it will be available for free users. Nan. UPI payment issue. Here are 5 ways to get your money back. UPI payments can fail, and when they do your money can awkwardly get stuck at the worst time and you are staring at the shopkeeper's face. UPI payments have become very popular in India over the last few years, so much that people can easily move around without having paper money in their wallets. UPI payments work across all devices and are easily doable with the use of secure QR codes. But this popularity also means that whenever you see the UPI down or facing outage, people often are stuck in an awkward position where their payments either fail or get stuck in the middle. UPI down became a problem earlier this week, which meant people were not able to buy groceries or even the smallest items from stores or online. If you ever get stuck in these situations, we are here to make you understand what happens when UPI payment fails and how you can get your money back easily. Nan. Check your account balance. The first thing you should do when a payment fails or gets stuck is to check your bank account for the balance left. If you notice the deducted amount is included in the full balance, this means the money has not left your account and is safe with you. Money gone. But don't worry, in case your UPI payment is cleared by your bank but does not reach the store seller, then the money is stuck in the process and should be updated soon. However, if that amount is not credited, you would be advised to wait for the payment to be automatically sent back to your account, which could take 24 hours or even up to 3 days. Nan, keep the UPI payment ID handy. Have you wondered why every UPI payment has a unique transaction ID? That's to help you in situations where the money does not reach the destination. You can quote this ID to your bank and check the status of the payment or amount reversal to your account. Contact your bank customer support. The same payment ID for your failed UPI transaction can be shared with the customer support, who will guide you with the next steps and how to keep a track of your money. Don't forget, cash UPI payments are fast and convenient, but they need the internet to work. So, if you face these UPI outages in awkward situations, just avoid them and keep cash or at least your wallet handy to pay them. Nan. Studio Ghibli style art on ChatGPT 4o. How to create AI images using a free ChatGPT account. Studio Ghibli art has become popular overnight as it lets you stylus AI images using simple prompts, and it even works for free accounts. Ghibli art. ChatGPT 4o Ghibli has taken over the internet in the last 24 hours. The popular AI chatbot started taking your images to stylus them with different themes like Studio Ghibli, which has become an overnight sensation among users. People are uploading their images and getting them stylized by the AI chatbot, and it works on web as well as mobile platforms. But does OpenAI let you create these stylized AI images with the free ChatGPT account, or do you need a premium version to access these benefits? We are here to help you decipher the craze around the Studio Ghibli style that has even Sam Altman from OpenAI excited, and how you can create images using different themes on the platform. Nan, Chat 4o works even with the free account, where you just have to sign in with your Google ID or create a new OpenAI account. The AI chatbot is fast and works most of the time, but using the free ChatGPT version comes with its limits that you should definitely know. Having said that, here are the steps to create these Studio Ghibli styled AI images on ChatGPT 4o. For instance, you can use prompts like group of people in a park in Studio Ghibli style, and request ChatGPT 4o to create an AI image using the style. This is what we got with this prompt from the AI chatbot. The AI chatbot will give you the option to save the image or even go through the detailed prompt that helped in creating the said image. These are the benefits of using the free ChatGPT version, which also lets you upload images to modify them, but the AI style images are only available if you have the ChatGPT Plus, Pro or the Teams version. Nan. YouTube brings new feature to get people to buy the premium plan. YouTube Premium offers a wide range of benefits, including access to the music app for the users, but still many people prefer using the free version. YouTube Premium on Android has introduced a new feature called recommended videos in the Your Queue section to enhance content discovery. This update allows users to seamlessly integrate personalized video suggestions into their existing queue, making it easier to find new content without disrupting their viewing experience. According to YouTube, the feature is designed to provide a smoother, more user-friendly browsing experience by reducing the time users spend searching for fresh content while keeping them engaged with relevant recommendations. Nan, and most of the time, the videos in your queue are unrelated to your watch list. However, this new feature ensures that you receive a curated selection of recommended videos tailored to your viewing preferences. Once you add a video to your queue, simply open it to access a carefully chosen list of suggestions based on your interests. These recommendations complement the content you've already queued, providing a seamless and engaging viewing experience. Nan, and taking action. And additionally, YouTube extended the experimental feature for faster playback speeds on mobile devices until April 7. The ability to fine-tune playback rates up to 4x in 0.05 increments gives customers greater choice over how they watch videos. Users who are subscribers to YouTube Premium can view the features in the app or at youtube.com. Like many other YouTube Premium features, both of these updates remain in the experimental phase. Their permanence will depend on user feedback and how beneficial they can be to the users. Nan. Infinix Note 50X budget phone with military-grade protection. Launched price, specs, and more. Infinix Note 50X is using a new MediaTek chipset. Comes with Android 15 out of the box and some solid design upgrades. Infinix Note 50X budget Android smartphone has launched in the Indian market this week, and it does pack quite a punch. The new Note model gets MIL rating, which offers military-grade protection and yes, handles water splashes too. The phone is powered by a new MediaTek chipset and comes with Android 15 out of the box. The new budget Infinix Note phone also has a few more tricks up its sleeve. Nan, and Infinix Note 50X has launched in India priced at Rs 11,499 for the base 6GB 128GB variant, going up to Rs 12,999 for the 8GB 256GB model from the brand. The new phone will be available from April 3 in the country. Nan, and the Note 50X features a new gem-cut camera layout that houses dual sensors along with a halo notification bar. The device sports a 6.67-inch LCD display that gets 120Hz refresh rate but with HD screen resolution. It is powered by the new MediaTek Dimensity 7300 Ultra chipset with up to 8GB RAM and 256GB storage that is further expandable. Infinix is also bringing the Android One 5B ASCDXOS 15 version out of the box that has a slew of AI Note and camera features. The Note 50X has a primary 50MP main sensor along with an AI lens at the back. You have an 8MP selfie shooter. The phone packs a 5,500 mAh battery that supports 4.5W charging speed. Nan. What is the difference between ChatGPT, Grok, Perplexity AI and DeepSeek? Among the most popular AI models today are ChatGPT, Grok, Perplexity AI, and DeepSeek, each carving its niche in the AI landscape. Artificial intelligence AI is no longer a distant concept, it has become an integral part of our daily lives. In the blink of an eye, IPA word tools have taken over our digital interactions, offering answers, solutions, and even creative assistance. Among the most popular AI models today are ChatGPT, Grok, Perplexity AI, and DeepSeek, each carving its niche in the AI landscape. But what sets them apart? Let's delve into their unique characteristics and how they operate. NanoChat, developed by OpenAI, is a sophisticated virtual assistant designed for text-based interactions. It assists users in answering queries, drafting emails, creating content, and even generating images and data charts. Built on the generative pre-trained Transformer GPT architecture, ChatGPT thrives on contextual understanding, offering detailed and structured responses. Its ability to mimic human-like conversations has made it a popular choice for content creation and communication tasks. A free version is also available, making it widely accessible. Nanon Grok, the brainchild of Elon Musk's AI venture xAI, is tailored for the social media platform X, formerly Twitter. What makes Grok stand out is its informal and often humorous tone. Unlike other AI tools that maintain a neutral or restrained style, Grok injects wit and frankness into its responses, sometimes courting controversy. It harnesses real-time data, enabling it to react swiftly to unfolding events. However, its candid nature has sparked debates on ethical AI usage, particularly in India, where regulatory scrutiny has increased. Nanon Perplexity AI functions as an IPA word search engine, refining how users access and understand information online. Unlike traditional search engines, Perplexity delivers more conversational and informative responses while citing sources, a feature that enhances transparency. Users can type queries and receive concise, source-backed answers, along with suggestions for related topics. This structured approach makes Perplexity AI a go-to tool for fact-finding and research. Nanon DeepSeek is an AI chatbot primarily focused on technical and research-based inquiries. While it possesses the ability to answer a broad spectrum of questions, concerns regarding its reliability persist. Additionally, DeepSeek faces restrictions in certain countries and deliberately avoids politically sensitive topics, particularly those concerning China. Designed with a cautious approach, DeepSeek often prioritizes China's image in its responses, making it a subject of scrutiny in the AI sphere. Nanon The fundamental differences between these AI tools lie in their interface and approach to delivering information. ChatGPT excels in conversational tasks, Perplexity AI prioritizes search-based accuracy, DeepSeek leans toward analytical functions, and Grok infuses personality into its responses. While all of them rely on natural language processing (NLP), their design philosophies vary significantly. Nanon Whenever a user submits a query to an AI model, a complex process unfolds in the backend. Nanon The ownership and origins of these AI models vary. Nanon While all these systems fall under the umbrella of AI, their classifications differ. They can be referred to as AI models or AI tools. However, Perplexity AI also functions as an AI site since it operates through a web-based platform accessible via browsers. Nan. ChatGPT's Ghibli craze online dogged by copyright lawsuits. OpenAI's viral Ghibli style filter comes as the company faces a barrage of lawsuits over copyright infringements, including one major case with the New York Times. The release of the latest image generator on OpenAI's ChatGPT has triggered an online flood of memes featuring images done in the style of Studio Ghibli, the Japanese studio behind classic animated films like My Neighbor Totoro and Princess Mononoke. The virality of these images, with OpenAI CEO Sam Altman even changing his profile picture on X to match the style, immediately raised questions about copyright infringement by the ChatGPT maker, which already faces lawsuits regarding the use of source material without permission. Since the release on Wednesday, AI-generated images depicting Studio Ghibli versions of Elon Musk with President Donald Trump, The Lord of the Rings, and even a recreation of the September 11th attacks have gone viral across online platforms. Also read. Ghibli craze overwhelms ChatGPT as Sam Altman announces image generation limits. Our GPUs are melting. Nanonies originally intended to be available on the platform for free, Altman said the huge success of the new generator was unexpected and meant the tool would remain limited to paid users for now. It was already possible to generate images with ChatGPT, but the latest version is powered by GPT-4o, the company's highest performing model, and allows sophisticated results to be obtained through very succinct requests, which was not the case before. After the viral trend, a video from 2016 resurfaced in which Studio Ghibli legendary director Hayao Miyazaki is seen lashing out during an AI demonstration from staff. I would never wish to incorporate this technology into my work at all. I strongly feel that this is an insult to life itself, an English translation of his remarks said in the video. The trend is especially insidious and malicious because of how outspokenly scathing Miyazaki has been toward the tech, wrote artist and illustrator Jade Kyra 8KC on Bluesky. It's always about contempt for artists, every time, 8KC added. Nanon OpenAI is facing a barrage of lawsuits over copyright infringements, including one major case with the New York Times and others from artists, musicians, and publishers. The company is meanwhile aggressively lobbying the White House and Congress to make the use of copyrighted content by AI companies part of the fair use doctrine. Fair use allowances already apply to search engines or in the case of satire and memes online, and allow companies to freely use copyrighted material without permission. Bloomberg reported on Wednesday that OpenAI is close to finalizing a $40 billion funding round led by Japan's SoftBank Group that would be the biggest funding round ever for a startup. OpenAI has projected its annual revenue could exceed $12.7 billion in 2025, up from $3.7 billion expected this year. Nan. Vivo X200 Ultra launch confirmed for April. Price, specs, and more expected. Vivo X200 Ultra will be part of the new X200 series in China, and reports say the company could bring the new model to markets like India as well. Vivo is going to enter the Ultra battle very soon. The brand is bringing the Vivo X200 Ultra to the market, joining the X200 and X200 Pro variants in the lineup. The company revealed the Vivo X200 Ultra's launch date at the Boao Forum for Asia, where it also showcased its Vivo Vision mixed reality AR/VR headset. According to reports, a senior company official has confirmed the design of the Vivo X200s, which is expected to be launched with the handset. Nan and the Vivo X200 Ultra will be introduced in China in April, the company announced at the 2025 Boao Forum for Asia. The precise launch date has not yet been disclosed. There have been hints that the phone will integrate Vivo's latest advancements in imaging. Reports suggest that it was given the title of official smartphone of Boao Forum for Asia. The Vivo X200 Ultra is probably going to be released with a Vivo X200s variant. Han Boxio, the Vivo product manager, hinted at the Vivo X200s design on Weibo. However, the brand has not disclosed any information about the hardware details. Nan and the Vivo X200 Ultra rear camera module is anticipated to have two 50MP 11.28-inch Sony LYT818 sensors with a 14mm ultra-wide-angle and a 35mm lens, in addition to a 200MP Samsung HP9 sensor with an 85mm periscope telephoto lens. Additionally, a 50MP selfie camera on the front. Previous rumors indicated that the Vivo X200 Ultra would come with a 6,000 mAh battery that supports 90W wired fast charging and a Snapdragon 8 Elite SoC. The device could sport a 6.82-inch 2K LTPO micro quad-curved display with adaptive 120Hz refresh rate screen. The phone may get IP68 and IP69 for water and dust resistance. There have been rumors that it will be available in white, vine red, and black. Recent rumors also say that Vivo could bring the X200 Ultra variant to the Indian market for the first time, after being impressed by the demand and sales of the X200 Pro model in the country. Nan. OpenAI copyright case over AI training to go ahead in U.S. District Court. A federal judge has ruled that the New York Times and other newspapers can proceed with a copyright lawsuit against OpenAI and Microsoft seeking to end the practice of using their stories to train artificial intelligence chatbots. New York. A federal judge has ruled that the New York Times and other newspapers can proceed with a copyright lawsuit against OpenAI and Microsoft seeking to end the practice of using their stories to train artificial intelligence chatbots. U.S. District Judge Sidney Stein of New York on Wednesday dismissed some of the claims made by media organizations but allowed the bulk of the case to continue, possibly to a jury trial. We appreciate Judge Stein's careful consideration of these issues, New York Times attorney Ian Crosby said in a statement. As the order indicates, all of our copyright claims will continue against Microsoft and OpenAI for their widespread theft of millions of the Times works, and we look forward to continuing to pursue them. The judge's ruling also pleased Frank Pine, executive editor of Media News Group and Tribune Publishing, owners of some of the newspapers that are part of a consolidated lawsuit in a Manhattan court. The claims the court has dismissed do not undermine the main thrust of our case, which is that these companies have stolen our work and violated our copyright in a way that fundamentally damages our business, Pine said a statement. Stein didn't explain the reasons for his ruling, saying that would come expeditiously. OpenAI said in a statement it welcomed the court's dismissal of many of these claims and look forward to making it clear that we build our AI models using publicly available data, in a manner grounded in fair use, and supportive of innovation. Microsoft declined to comment. The Times has said OpenAI and its business partner Microsoft have threatened its livelihood by effectively stealing billions of dollars worth of work by its journalists, in some cases spitting out Times material verbatim to people who seek answers from generative artificial intelligence like OpenAI's ChatGPT. The Associated Press and OpenAI have a licensing and technology agreement that allows OpenAI access to part of APS text archives. Nan. WhatsApp can now become your default calling app on iPhone. How it works: WhatsApp on iOS has been a third-party app for many years, but the new iOS 18 updates are changing that in multiple ways. iOS WhatsApp features: WhatsApp has rolled out a new feature for iPhones that will make it easier for users to use the app as their default calling and messaging app. Following the recent iOS 18.2 update, the messaging app lets users set WhatsApp as their default messaging and calling app, meaning when they tap a phone number or message button, the iPhone will automatically launch WhatsApp instead of the built-in phone or messages apps. The change was first noted by Weibotainfo. It allows the Meta-owned messaging service to appear in the default menu for app selection within iOS settings, reported MacRumors. To access the feature, users need to update WhatsApp to the newest version via the App Store. Once the iOS 18.2 update is there, iPhone users can now head over to Settings Apps Default Apps and select WhatsApp for their default calling and messaging needs. Once WhatsApp is set as the default for messaging and/or calling, the built-in phone or messages will not open automatically when you tap on a contact's number or click on the message button. The iPhone will automatically launch the messaging app when users initiate a call or send a message. For example, tapping the message or call button within a contacts card in the iPhone's Contacts app will now direct users straight to WhatsApp instead of the default Apple applications. It is worth noting that the update is now available for all iPhone users via the App Store, allowing them to seamlessly integrate WhatsApp into their daily communication routines. Originally, the feature was expected to be restricted to users in the European Union, but it has since been made available worldwide. In other news, the tech giant seems to be developing several new features for its iOS app that will offer more flexibility to developers and users. Besides the messages and calls options, iPhone users can also select alternative default apps for web browsing, email, translation, password management, call filtering and payments in select regions. Moreover, in the European Union, the Cupertino-based tech giant has gone a step further by allowing users to change their default Maps app NaN. Solar Eclipse 2025. Is it safe to take photos of the sun using your smartphone? Solar Eclipse 2025 is just 24 hours away on March 29 and lucky people will get a chance to view the spectacle from their front yard. Solar Eclipse 2025 on March 29 will be the first of the year and people are excited to view the spectacle, whenever it will be visible. Solar Eclipse 2025 will be a partial event so it cannot be viewed in many regions, including India. However, people in other countries have a great chance to capture the event using smartphones or their fancy DSLRs. But many experts say that shooting a solar eclipse with your smartphone can be damaging to the lenses, which means extra spending to get them fixed or replaced. So, is that true? Can you safely shoot the solar eclipse with your smartphone? Well, NASA has a handy tip for people having these questions and also guide you with how and what you will need to shoot the mega celestial event this week. NASA is the de facto source entity to check up on space-related matters, and the Solar Eclipse 2025 is one of these events where the agency has the last word. NASA has closely said that your phone's sensor could be damaged like any other camera sensor if you point it directly at the sun. You have many phones in the market that come with telephoto lenses which act as a magnifying lens to help you shoot close-up photos. NASA says using those to capture the solar eclipse is a strict no. You should also avoid using the add-in telephotos lenses that work with different phones. Both come in the same category for NASA and their purpose basically nullifies their use in these cases. Use phones but with caution. But are people supposed to not rely on phones to capture these events altogether? Well, that's not what NASA is saying. In fact, the agency says phone cameras are a reliable shooter in these events as long as you use the right accessory to keep them safe. You can get any of the solar filters and place them in front of the phone's camera while capturing the solar eclipse. These lenses are designed to withstand the harmful rays of the sun and they will protect your phone's sensor as well. Using these filters mean the powerful telephoto lens becomes the obvious tool to shoot the event. If you don't have filters, there are sunglasses suited to view the eclipse. Hold them in front of the phone's lens and shoot the event. The fact that Solar Eclipse 2025 is partial means your window of shooting the sun is much wider and dynamic. NaN. Nothing Phone 3a gets new update for Essential Space feature. All details. Nothing introduced the Essential Key with the new Phone 3a series in the market, which is gradually getting more features to make it useful. Nothing has introduced a new camera capture feature for Essential Space. This tool allows users to quickly snap a photo with their smartphone camera and utilize optical character recognition (OCR) to extract key information. Additionally, Nothing has hinted at more upcoming features for Essential Space in the months ahead. Nothing launched the Phone 3a and Phone 3a Pro earlier this month, both featuring an IPA word hub called Essential Space. Nothing Camera Capture feature. The Camera Capture feature allows Phone 3a and 3a Pro users to quickly capture important information by tapping the Essential key on the side of their device. Additionally, Nothing explained that images made using the Camera Capture feature on the Nothing Phone 3a series will not be saved in the Gallery app with other photos. According to the company, these photos will instead be stored in the Essential Space on the smartphone. Several features, including camera capture, will be available in Essential Space on the Nothing Phone 3a and Phone 3a Pro. The Flip to Record, Focused Search, and Smart Collections features will also be added to Essential Space in the upcoming months. After the installation of the Essential Space app update, a few reports claim that they were able to verify that the feature was operational. The update was accessible through the Google Play Store. Additionally, to use the camera capture feature, you must be running Nothing OS 3.1. The Nothing OS 3.1 update is being released in batches. To manually verify whether your phone is prepared to receive the update, open the Settings app and select System Updates. The update also adds further enhancements to the phone's always-on display AOD and camera. NaN. Elon Musk's xAI buys social media platform X for $33 billion. The all-stock deal announced on Friday combines two of Musk's multiple portfolio companies, which also include automaker Tesla and SpaceX, and potentially eases Musk's ability to train his AI model known as Grok. Elon Musk's xAI artificial intelligence firm has acquired Musk's X, the social media outfit formerly known as Twitter, for $33 billion, marking the latest twist in the billionaire's rapid consolidation of power. The Allstock deal, announced on Friday, combines two of Musk's multiple portfolio companies, which also include automaker Tesla and SpaceX, and potentially eases Musk's ability to train his AI model known as Grok. Musk announced the transaction in a post on X, saying the combination values XAI at 80 billion and X at 33 billion. 45B less 12B debt. XAI and XS futures are intertwined, he wrote. Today, we officially take the step to combine the data, models, compute, distribution and talent. Neither X nor XAI spokespersons immediately responded to requests for comment. Much of the deal's specifics remained unclear, such as how investors may be compensated, how XS leaders would be integrated in the new firm, or the prospect of regulatory scrutiny. This development feels surprising and somewhat unexpected, PP Foresight analyst Paolo Pescatore said. To a certain extent, it closes a chapter in the turbulent saga of X. The choice of 45 billion is not a coincidence, said D.A. Davidson co-analyst Gil Luria. It is 1 billion higher than the take-private transaction for Twitter in 2022, and he can share the value of the XAI business with Twitter co-investors. Musk, the world's wealthiest man, has also consolidated his power in Washington, D.C. by overseeing the Trump administration's cost-cutting efforts as head of the so-called Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE. That has also put him in the position to potentially influence agencies that oversee his business dealings. An investor in XAI, and now in the combined entity, told Reuters they were not surprised by the deal, viewing it as Musk consolidating his leadership and management at his own companies. The investor declined to be named. Musk did not ask investors for approval but told them that the two companies had been collaborating closely and the integration will drive deeper integration with Grok. Nan Musk's XAI startup was launched less than 2 years ago and recently raised $10 billion in a funding round that valued the company at $75 billion, according to a media report. In February, Musk, 53, made a $97.4 billion bid with a consortium for the ChatGPT maker OpenAI, which was rejected, with OpenAI saying that the startup was not for sale. Musk co-founded OpenAI with CEO Sam Altman in 2015. Musk competes directly with the popular OpenAI platform and has sued in federal court in California to prevent his rival from converting from a non-profit to a for-profit business. A judge earlier this month denied Musk's request for a preliminary injunction that would prevent the changeover. The wide release of AI software has set off a flurry of investment and competition in Silicon Valley. In an effort to be more efficient, companies are seeking ways to integrate the software into nearly every part of their operations. As competition in AI intensifies, XAI has been ramping up its data center capacity to train more advanced models, and its supercomputer cluster in Memphis, Tennessee, called Colossus, is touted as the largest in the world. XAI introduced Grok-3, the latest iteration of its chatbot, in February, as it tries to compete with Chinese AI firm DeepSeek and Microsoft-backed OpenAI. The X platform can serve to further distribute XAI products, while also providing a real-time feed of users' musings, screenshots, and other data. Nan and Musk clinched a deal in 2022 to buy X, then Twitter, for $44 billion, ending its run as a public company since its 2013 initial public offering, declaring that the bird is freed once the acquisition closed. He gutted the company's workforce after the acquisition, prompting advertisers to flee the platform and a rapid decline in revenue. Recently, brands have been returning to X as Musk's influence grows in the Trump administration. The 7 banks that extended $13 billion in loans to Musk to buy X kept the debt on their books for 2 years until they could sell it all at once last month, according to a source familiar with the transactions. This was made possible after a surge in investor interest for exposure to AI companies along with XS improved operating performance over the previous 2 quarters, among other factors. According to 2 people familiar with the matter. After the merger, investors who bought the debt from the banks will profit, said Espen Roback, founder of Pluris Valuation Advisors, which specializes in illiquid assets. For sure the debt is worth more now, if not fully paid off. Separately, a U.S. judge on Friday rejected a bid by Musk to dismiss a lawsuit claiming he had defrauded former Twitter shareholders by waiting too long to disclose his initial investment in the company. Nan. Watch Elon Musk's gaming skills surprise fans. What's he playing? Despite his packed schedule running multiple companies, Elon Musk has somehow found time to become one of the high-ranking players in the popular game Diablo 4. Elon Musk is known for wearing many hats. He's the world's richest person, a tech mogul and a key figure in U.S. President Donald Trump's administration. But what may surprise many is his passion for gaming. Despite his packed schedule running companies like Tesla and SpaceX, Musk has somehow found time to become one of the top 20 players in the popular game Diablo 4. Recently, he shared a video of himself playing the game and left fans stunned with his skills. This unexpected side of Musk has sparked curiosity, as some are questioning how he manages to play between his high-profile responsibilities. Some people even speculate that Musk might have hired interns to play for him. It's not just Elon's gaming skills that have caught attention, his impressive setup has also amazed many. He plays on the Samsung Odyssey Arc, a high-end curved gaming monitor. The game he's playing is part of the popular Diablo series, known for its dark fantasy world, intense combat, and deep storytelling. In the game, players must battle demonic forces led by Lilith. To survive, they need to defeat powerful enemies and collect better gear. Diablo 4 features 6 main character classes: Barbarian, Sorcerer, Rogue, Druid, Spiritborn and Necromancer, each with its own special abilities. Unlike earlier games in the series, this version introduced an open-world format that let players explore 5 different regions at their own pace. The game is filled with terrifying creatures and eerie landscapes, which created a dark experience. https://x.com Elon Musk status 19057842449471122297 Reacting to the post, a user wrote, "Immediately after this video, the 18-year-old intern was right back in playing with your account. Nobody believes that you are the global top 3 player in between running the federal government and managing world companies. Do better, this is simply not possible." When a user asked, "What monitor is that?" another replied, "Samsung Odyssey Arc. I love mine. I honestly never heard of this game. You should try Counter-Strike, lol." A comment read. An individual suggested, "Elon, go for a classic. Try some old school Resident Evil." Another mentioned, "I feel like my monitor is bigger, but I don't sit that close." One more added, "Please tell me you're in the White House doing that. I want to have this vision of the richest man in the world, in the White House, in his office the size of a closet, fixing our broken government, blowing off some steam with a video game. That would be awesome." According to the latest leaderboard, Elon Musk holds the 15th spot in Diablo 4 rankings. He is one of 5 American players in the top 20 list, while most of the highest-ranked players are from China. Nan. What is xAI? Elon Musk's artificial intelligence firm that purchased X for $33 billion. Elon Musk founded xAI in 2023, which introduced the chatbot Grok, which rivals OpenAI's ChatGPT and Google's Gemini. The merger combines 2 of Musk's businesses to create an AI-based platform. Elon Musk's xAI artificial intelligence firm has acquired X, the social media platform formerly known as Twitter, for $33 billion. The entire $45 billion acquisition, which also includes $12 billion in debt, combines 2 of Musk's multiple portfolio companies X and xAI to transform the microblogging website into an AI-integrated platform. Musk announced the transaction in a post on X, saying the combination values xAI at $80 billion and X at $33 billion for 5B less 1-2B debt. Musk had acquired X, formerly Twitter, for $44 billion in 2022. xAI and XS futures are intertwined. Today, we officially take the step to combine the data, models, compute, distribution and talent. This combination will unlock immense potential by blending Xaia's advanced AI capability and expertise with XS massive reach, Musk said on X. Nan. Musk founded his AI startup xAI in 2023 with a goal of developing cutting-edge artificial intelligence models that can compete with industry giants like OpenAI, Google, and Microsoft. xAI recently raised $10 billion in a funding round that valued the company at $75 billion, as per reports. Our approach to rapid development and iteration allows us to innovate at breakneck speeds. We're not interested in speed for speed's sake, we're here to solve real problems, the company's website reads. We build AI specifically to advance human comprehension and capabilities. xAI is headquartered in San Francisco, California, and comprises a team of AI experts who have previously worked on projects like GPT and Google DeepMind. Soon after its launch, xAI introduced Grok, an AI chatbot designed to provide real-time responses and compete with models like OpenAI's ChatGPT and Google's Gemini. Grok has become very popular and has been integrated with the X platform. xAI has used data from social media interactions as databases to refine Grok's intelligence and content, further bolstering its popularity. The growing demand for artificial intelligence has led to xAI attracting significant investment from Wall Street firms as well as semiconductor giants like Nvidia and AMD, and the latest acquisition has pushed its valuation to as high as $80 billion, signaling Musk's position as a major player in the realm of AI. Nan. The latest acquisition will merge 2 of Elon Musk's biggest projects to create a powerful AI-integrated platform and solidify the power of the world's richest man. The merger combines Xaia's technology and XS widespread user base to possibly create more AI-driven features, benefiting millions of users across the world. The integration of X and xAI is expected to create new opportunities by combining data, talent, and AI models to create groundbreaking innovations. Musk said the combined company will deliver smarter, more meaningful experiences to billions of people. As competition in AI intensifies, xAI has been ramping up its data center capacity to train more advanced models, and its supercomputer cluster in Memphis, Tennessee, called Colossus, is touted as the largest in the world. Nan. Ghibli craze overwhelms ChatGPT as Sam Altman announces image generation limits our GPUs are melting. Altman said the Ghibli frenzy has overloaded chat servers, due to which the company will introduce some rate limits. He also said free users will get 3 generations per day soon. Chat's new Ghibli-style filter has taken social media by storm, transforming iconic moments like the Raj Simran train scene and Donald Trump's post-assassination attempt photo into anime illustrations. Netizens are having a blast with this new feature. However, this feature has not come without its share of drawbacks. Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, said the newfound craze has caused the company's GPUs to overload. It's super fun seeing people love images in ChatGPT, but our GPUs are melting, Altman said in an X post. Altman announced that ChatGPT will temporarily introduce rate limits for Ghibli photos while we work on making it more efficient. He also said that free ChatGPT users will also get 3 generations per day soon. Also, we are refusing some generations that should be allowed. We are fixing these as fast we can, he added. Also read Ghibli, Chat's new image generator, stuns Desi Internet OMG, it even captured goddess Lakshminani. OpenAI's GPT-4o model has introduced an inbuilt Studio Ghibli image generation feature that lets users give an anime makeover to any picture, from iconic movie scenes to tragedies to childhood photos to proposals. This Ghibli feature has become an overnight sensation among users. People are uploading their images and getting them stylized by the AI chatbot, and it works on web as well as mobile platforms. Altman himself updated his display picture to a Ghibli-style AI image. Changed my PFP, but maybe someone will make me a better one, he wrote in the caption. Also read Studio Ghibli style art on ChatGPT 4o. How to create AI images using a free ChatGPT account. According to ChatGPT, Studio Ghibli is a renowned Japanese animation studio, famous for creating beautifully crafted, imaginative, and emotionally resonant films. It was founded in 1985 by Hayao Miyazaki and Isao Takahata, 2 influential directors in the world of animation. The OpenAI CEO has been overwhelmed by the response to the new image generator. Be me, grind for a decade trying to help make super intelligence to cure cancer or whatever, mostly no one cares for first 7.5 years, then for 2.5 years everyone hates you for everything, wake up one day to hundreds of messages. Look, I made you into a twink Ghibli style, haha, he said. After the viral trend, a video from 2016 resurfaced in which Studio Ghibli legendary director Hayao Miyazaki is seen lashing out during an AI demonstration from staff. I would never wish to incorporate this technology into my work at all. I strongly feel that this is an insult to life itself, an English translation of his remarks said in the video. This feature comes as OpenAI is facing a barrage of lawsuits over copyright infringements, including one major case with the New York Times and others from artists, musicians, and publishers. Nan.